Hey, we live. We good? Hey, man, we good. It's your boy, LA's Drinking King. This is F.M.P Radio, the livest online radio show in the world. I got my boy, Baby K, in the building, man. How you feeling about the K? We got the sound, the signals, and the stuff getting together and shit.
Yeah, man. We here. We live. What's going on, mixers? Y'all already know what it is. Thirsty Thursdays. Mixing it up as always. It's lit. It's 80 degrees in Chicago.
Hey, man, it's 80 degrees, so
It was 80 degrees.
So, you know, when it get hot, motherfuckers get kind of loose. You know what I'm saying? The females want to wear they looser clothes. Everybody want to bring their guns out and shit. So, it just like, it be like the Wild Wild West. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I agree. I feel like when it get warm out here in the city, I don't know about other cities and shit, but out here in Chicago, you got to be careful.
Yeah,
because you know what I'm saying? Niggas be starting.
You got to look out for these bitches in them these people in them sundresses, and you got to look out for everybody got their locks out.
People been waiting on their ops to come outside all winter. So now that the weather is breaking, listen, don't be playing around out there in them streets if y'all moving around on 2 feet.
Yeah,
keep it moving.
Just be smooth. Don't be, you know what I'm saying, going places that you don't need to be at. Stay aware. To be aware is to be alive. That's what they say.
Oh, yeah. All right, I drink to that.
Drink to that. To be aware is to be fucking alive. But y'all already know this is F.M.P Radio. Like, I don't feel like it's probably like a couple shows that's kind of like live than ours, but I don't think it's too many because like we give y'all a lot of like good shit. We give y'all motivation. I feel like I give me and Bobby get motivational speakers. Then we also give y'all a good guest, you know what I'm saying, with good music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
sometimes many guests.
Yeah, sometimes we have 3 or 4 guests all in one day, you know?
Sometimes it's just a very special moment, you know, and sometimes we ain't got nobody and we just talking shit, having a good time. Because, you know, that's what it's about, man.
Yeah, that's definitely what it's about. But y'all already know, anytime I get on the show, I'm coming with some knowledge. I'm giving y'all a listen the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? I'm making sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, attain the knowledge, because when you attain knowledge, it make you live longer because you get different strategies on life. You know what I'm saying? You find out different ways to survive and not have stress in your life, man. So make sure we attain the knowledge every day and we trying to like learn some shit. Like every day, let's try to like learn something different, learn something new. You know, so like that's why I try to read every day. That's why I try to look up articles, read documentaries, not read documentaries, but look at documentaries. I said read a documentary. You feel me? But look at documentaries and stuff. So, hey, this is the Listen the Fuck Up for this week. And this is what I got to say for the Listen the Fuck Up this week on May 11th, Thursday. And I know the day is lit. Hey,
come on.
It's okay to rock solo, man. What we used to say back in the day, solo dolo.
Solo dolo.
Solo dolo. I be like, I'm solo dolo. Like, we used to say that a lot. Like, when I was young, we used to be like, man, I'm solo dolo. Like, motherfuckers like, where you at? What you on, man? I'm solo dolo. Yeah. You feel me? But it's okay to be solo sometimes. Sometimes I feel like we be like thirsty for like earning for a crowd. Like, we be earning for like to be around people and shit like that, to like have people like just to like around in our corner or whatever. But it's okay to just be solo. Have your own back. You feel me? It's okay to just rock solo dolo. You feel me? And then the definition of being solo is done by one person, alone, unaccompanied. So you like it's alone. You doing it by yourself.
Yeah, you know, I do that a lot. I feel like, you know, it's important that you be able to do a lot of things by yourself, because I feel like if you can't, then you kind of like a weak-minded person. You should be able to go out.
You should always need somebody. Yeah. You shouldn't always need to use somebody. I feel like sometimes you might feel like you need somebody as a crutch. You use it as a crutch because like mentally you're not able to stand alone. You're not able to stand on your own 2 feet. Niggas really only got one leg out here. Motherfuckers be thinking they got 2 legs, but motherfuckers really standing on one leg. Niggas got their other leg amputated. They leaning on their motherfucking friend. They leaning on their motherfucking cuz. They leaning on their barber. Nigga, get you 2 legs. That's another part of the Listen the Fuck Up. Get 2 legs. Niggas out here walking around with one leg, using everybody else as a crutch. Get your own 2 feet and stand up. You feel me? You ain't walking, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got 2 legs. You motherfucking scooting. or you rolling. But you know what I'm saying, get yourself 2 legs. Make sure you standing on your own 2 feet. By your solo dolo. You don't need nobody, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Especially during hard times and no money, you really see how it is to be solo. Yeah. When you up and you really got shit going on, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna be solo too much. But when you ain't got that money and you motherfucking going through your hard time, that's when you really be solo, and that's when you really need to be like, all right, this I need to be more often. I don't need a crowd around me to be validated. I feel like we need crowds for.
I'm always solo.
I'm solo me too. A lot. I'm solo. I'm being
I think a lot of creatives are.
Yeah. I swear to God, if you have like a a creative mind and you always thinking about some shit, you don't want to be around people because people will fuck up your thoughts.
Yeah.
Like I be creating so much shit. Like I be like even like when I'm writing my shows and shit. Like I close my door. I don't want nobody to talk to me. It take me time to like come up with different shit I want to talk about or like you know what I'm saying. Think of different ideas. Even like if I'm trying to write a script, anything. You know what I'm saying. So it's like I like to be solo so I can like be more creative. I feel like being solo a lot of times bring out your creativity. When you got a crowd full of people, your brain becomes cloudy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a clear mind when it's a lot of people in the room. Like I feel like if I was a rapper, it'd just be me by myself in that bitch. I tell the engineer to come later after I lay down my track. I don't want to see nobody. I need to lay this shit down by myself. I guess the engineer could come because I need help and shit. But other than that, I want to be just me and the engineer. I can't just rap with a crowd because a whole bunch of people around that cloud my vision. You feel me? I'm not able to think when there's so many different spirits and energies around me because I feel like your thoughts become I don't think what you thinking, but like it becomes a part of me. You feel me? So I'm not able to think clearly and handle what I need to handle because I'm not solo. You feel me? It's okay to be solo dolo. What we used to say back, solo dolo. You feel me? It's cool. You feel me? It ain't bad to be solo dolo. You ain't no lame. You ain't no goof. You trying to, you know what I'm saying, get shit together. Fellas, if you ain't got no money, you really need to be solo dolo. You don't need to be out here trying to be in no relationship. Nobody need to be trying to be in no relationship if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, got your shit together all the way. You feel me? Because your significant other ain't gonna really be fucking with you like that if your funds ain't together. If you can't take a motherfucker on a date, out to eat, do something for a motherfucker, get a nail done, or do something, take a motherfucker to a movie, buy some popcorn or something.
You gotta be able to do something.
Like something. You feel me? That's why
bring something to the table.
That's why it's good to just be alone until your financial situation is in order. You feel me? Because you don't want to be trying to like be with a motherfucker, be in a relationship with a person, and you dragging them down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as y'all relationship ain't built.
If y'all two broke motherfuckers, it's cool.
If y'all two broke motherfuckers.
Yeah, y'all can work it out, but don't be trying to like. I feel like if you, especially like you trying to like date a motherfucker, like don't be trying to like overly be with somebody if you know your situation. I understand everybody need to bust a nut, so you might need to fuck on something.
Right.
But
and you might not want to spread yourself so thin around the world, you know, around the city. So.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just keep your, you know what I'm saying, your options small. You feel me? So motherfuckers don't get to talking shit about how you ain't got money and shit. You feel me? If you find yourself alone, that's why you saying like it's cool like to just be solo. You feel me? You ain't gotta like overly like think about like.
I was just telling somebody this earlier, like, you know, I've taken trips, you know, or out the state, you know, alone, and had a good time, you know, like met people at the bar, just having conversation, went out, you know, just had a good time, you know, and it's like it takes a real strong-minded individual to be able to just get up and go, you know. You gotta be able to have that, you know. Some people have never been on an airplane and they be fucking 45 years old, 50 years old,
50 years old, 60.
you know, and they've never been,
ain't never lived their life,
and they ain't been nowhere but like down south in the car trip.
I hear a lot of people be like, man, I ain't got nobody to go with, I ain't got nobody to do something with. Like, gee, do that shit solo,
you'll be waiting
bro.
forever when you plan with them texts together about taking these trips. It's 8 of y'all. When it's time to go on a trip, it's going to be 3 of y'all. Like, damn, what happened to everybody else? You know? No, but you can't do that type of shit. You got to get out there and live.
Yeah, it's okay to be
YOLO.
Solo dolo. And then, like I said, like, you don't need nobody. It's cool to masturbate. You might have to just, you know what I'm saying, play with yourself. You feel me? Play with your goddamn self. That'll clear your mind, and like you won't just be going out overly trying to go fuck on other people and shit, and fucking up the shit that you got going on. Beat your dick.
Right.
Females, play with your clitoris.
Right. Well, they got all types of things out for
play with toys.
They got all types of
things out for men and women. Rock out solo.
Shout out to Popping Up Podcast here Sunday night. Yes, on the Sunday night I was watching and listening one night and he had a lady here when she had sex toys and she was throwing dildos on the wall.
She threw a dick on the wall. I was wondering did he clean that
spot? She had all type of things and stuff going on.
Nigga, she had a spider dick. She threw that bitch and then she caught it back with the web.
Yeah, so it was like, whoa.
I'm like, bitch, that bitch.
Not that bitch. Okay, she's super dildo. She ran this motherfucker kicking people ass with dildos and shit. Like that shit blew my mind.
Ooh, she shot that bitch up and then brought it back into her hair. Like, whoo.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, you on another level with
Shout
my
out to
shit.
Chrissy the Heartbeat if she listening. Shout out to Boss Man Gemini too if y'all listening, man.
Hell yeah. Shout out to all the F.M.P Radio family. We appreciate y'all for listening.
Yeah,
like,
man.
It's okay to be solo dolo, man. Don't be going out there trying to like just fuck on anything. I feel like don't lower your value because like you know what I'm saying, you ain't fucking with nobody right now and just go hang around anybody, fuck on anybody. No. Rock out by yourself. Rock out solo. Be a one-man band. Be a one-man show.
I mean, literally.
What they call that? Do a solo, your old solo anthem. You know what I'm saying? A one-man show. You don't need nobody, man.
A one-man
band, a one-man member, man. This is a solo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You don't need a choir. Have your own little solo. When you rock out, when you do it by your solo, you get the cheers of the crowd. Everybody cheer for the soloist.
Yeah.
Don't nobody cheer for niggas in the choir. Motherfuckers cheer for the soloist,
Well, they cheer for the choir.
They don't cheer for the choir.
Well, the point of being in the choir is the unity part of
They
it.
cheer
So
for the fucking soloist, G.
Well, they cheer for the choir.
They cheer for the choir a little.
I mean, they cheer for the choir, but
the soloists get the ball.
Of course, they cheer for the soloists too. And you know, that's whether if you playing the instrument or you having the vocals or you dropping a rhyme. You know, unfortunately, you get the sound. But that's why that's a
the soloists get the big deal. It's a big deal to be the soloist. And it's hard though because you standing up there by yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody backing you up. When you the soloist, it's hard. But the thing is, the person that's the soloist is the strongest.
Yeah.
Because they able to stand in an aisle field and sing or talk.
I was like, listen, if I'm gonna be inside of a group, a chorus, or any of that shit, like, you know, like that choir shit, I gotta get a solo. If I wasn't gonna get a solo, I was not gonna stick around.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't care what it was.
It's
Even
cool
if
to
it
be
was
the
just me to come
soloist,
up and just say one thing, like, I gotta get a solo.
It's cool to be the soloist,
point,
but it's hard to be the soloist because you gotta stand in front of the crowd by yourself.
Right.
You gotta be the one to be having all eyes on you. You gotta be taking on
you're the
all.
one that's the star.
Yeah, you gotta be the star. Like, you know what I'm saying? The sun is shining bright on you. It's just like the light on you, the spotlight on you. It's like
you naturally got something on you. You know,
you sweating. You feel me? But you gotta be able to just shake through that. You know what I'm saying?
Through the bullshit
and still handle what you gotta handle. You know what I'm saying? Sing that song. Sing for Jesus. You feel me?
Because I'm free.
And his eye. It's on the shadow. You already know. But hey, it's okay to rock solo dolo. It's okay to be the soloist. You don't need a choir. You don't need a crowd. You don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be the soloist.
I know, when you said the soloist, made me think about Jamie Foxx.
It's hard to be the soloist, but it's cool though. We gonna talk about Jamie, man.
So crazy.
I hope
we gonna get to that.
We gonna talk about that. Real nigga knew. We gonna talk about that.
But that really made me think about him. Like,
yeah, but hey, we gonna go on a slight little break, man. But it's like I said, man. It's cool to be the soloist, man. You ain't always gotta stand in the choir, stand in the crowd. You can sing that song by yourself and get that shit done, and you can receive all the praise. You don't need people, you know what I'm saying, to be your backup. You don't need no backup. You your own soloist. You feel me? Be your own solo person. Be your solo dancer, your own thing. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do need that crowd, they gonna come back you up. But you already gonna have that shit down pat. You gonna be able to lead them better because you the soloist. So hey, let's get into it. It's your boy LH Driggy K. This F.M.P Radio. Make sure y'all download the app.